Hello and welcome. My name is Amulya and you are watching TubeMint. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can install XAMPP server and then WordPress on this operating system. And the operating system is Microsoft Windows 10. It should work on 7, 8, 8.1, and 10, and obviously 11. Okay, so let's get started. Now this is very simple because installing WordPress on any operating system is bit tedious and it's a long process, but with XAMPP server it becomes very easy. So simply go to Google and type XAMPP, which is XAMPP, and go ahead and install it. So to install it, you can visit apachefriends.org and then download the XAMPP server, which includes PHP, phpmyadmin, mysql, and apache server. Okay, and it should start the download. Okay, here we go. So this download basically begins after clicking that link. It takes you down to SourceForge project and it installs. So we are going to get Apache, MySQL, MySQL, PHP, Perl, and many more stuff. Okay, so this is the download page, and this is what we are going to get: Apache, MySQL, FileZilla, Mercury, Tomcat. But we are going to require Apache, MySQL, and PHP. So basically, we are only going to keep those running. Also, we will have a look at WordPress.org. It's been a while. Okay, I visited this page and you can see a lot has changed. Okay, get started, and here we go. Okay, meanwhile, I'll go ahead and download WordPress, which is going to be 6.6.1, and here we go. So the WordPress installation on any operating system asks you to install PHP 7.4 or greater, MySQL or MariaDB, or one of these web servers, Apache or there's one more server, so Nginx. Okay, but for simplicity, we are going to use XAMPP, which gives us Apache Web 2.4, I guess, and then we are going to install WordPress on it. So it's a very simple process. You are going to love it. And if you have any issue, simply leave your comment or your questions, your error message in the comment section. So one is downloaded, which is XAMPP. So go ahead and locate it. You can right click on it and open it, or simply click on it, like double click or locate wherever the download is. Double click on it. Okay, once you click on it or open it by right clicking on the download file, you will be asked to say yes on the UAC, and the installation should start. You can see here, welcome to XAMPP, and a warning comes up, UAC or warning. Say yes, and this is installation wizard. Say next. We are going to require to have, I'm not going to use FileZilla, Mercury, Mail, Tomcat, or Perl. We are going to have Apache, MySQL, uh, phpmyadmin, fix, send mail, programming languages. Okay, all right. So now you can customize it and then say next, next. This is where it's going to install XM, which is on the C drive. English is the language you can. Okay, so there are many languages you can choose from. Dutch and English. There are only two languages. And setup is now ready. Almost. Installation, installing, unpacking packages, PHP and Perl Apache. But we only need everything that is required for WordPress. So Apache, MariaDB, and PHP, which is a scripting language. And I haven't used Perl. Okay, Tomcat, etc., etc. And so, what? In the meanwhile, we can go ahead and unpack this WordPress. Unpack means extract WordPress. It's a zip folder. So what I'm going to do, right click on it, extract all. This is Microsoft Windows 10, and this is where it is going to keep the file in the same folder. When completed, I'm going to keep it checked and say extract. I'm not using any third-party app to extract it because a lot of people don't have it, and I haven't installed it yet on this system. Okay, so once the installation of the XAMPP is ready, done, you might have to restart your system. Let's see if everything is okay without restarting. In some system, on some systems with certain privileges you might have with the user you're logged in, it may ask you to restart or ask for the admin privilege. So you'll have to check with your administrator or change the account, use admin account. So there are two things going on. One, extraction, which is a WordPress zip file that we just downloaded from WordPress, and the XAMPP installation, which I was just been thinking for last 2 days to do. Now is the time. Here we go. So XAMPP, it shouldn't take a long time, guys. Now what I'm going to do, close everything. If you like to check 6.6.1, you can simply go ahead and read the blog. Learn WordPress documentation, etc., etc. I don't know. Themes, these are extensions. Community, about, Gutenberg. So Gutenberg basically changed WordPress completely. Now with this site editing, blog based themes, it's been completely changed. So guys, and this is installing basically. So it takes a bit time. Design, build and extend, see what's new. The good part about WordPress, it takes care of the classic themes with this new architecture. Basically, they are running multiple. architecture at the same time. Uh, it's a very good CMS, so you keep adding whatever you need, like WooCommerce. There are so many plugins, thousands of plugins that you can use. Uh, Apart from that, you can do everything completely new for your SaaS apps. So very great stuff. It's not just the blogging thing. Okay, so extraction is done. What I'm going to do, I'm going to let's see let's see if it is done. Where is it? It might surprise you. It's Windows. So here we are. This is WordPress, and so extraction is done. I'm going to close it. Okay, and now Apache HTTP server is asking for a permission. So if you are an admin, you simply say yes, allow access, and so do not get confused. It's a very simple. I'm just doing two things simultaneously. So first, simply go ahead and install XAMPP, download WordPress, extract it, and that's where we are right now. Okay, creating uninstaller 75%. So if you're just getting started with WordPress, this is a really good stuff that you are able to install WordPress locally. And then once you have decided which theme architecture you're going to go with, classic or the latest one, which is block based theme, which is a bit, I would say there's a less documentation and guide available. The only problem is that otherwise you can start with the block theme. The MySQL server is again asking for the permission, so go ahead, say allow access. Alrighty, so now we can see Apache and MySQL is running, and once your Apache is running, your PHP is there. So the only thing we need one database for our WordPress installation, so that we can keep our blog posts and pages, all the information in this database. So go ahead and launch your XM server. You can just click admin under this before against this MySQL running server and port number, which is 3306, and then here you simply say new and then name. So name of the server that you WP66. This is general CI. Alrighty, so then we have WP66, and that's all we need. So when you create as XM um, database, it does not give you, it doesn't have password on the user. The user is simply root with no password, and that's the name of the database, and this is the host, localhost. that that's all information we need right now. Okay, we are going to start the installation of the WordPress. Our XAMPP server is running. Now to install WordPress, we simply download the latest WordPress release from wordpress.org by clicking Get WordPress, extract it, and open the extracted folder. And this is where the WordPress is. So under extracted folder, copy or cut this WordPress folder and go to this PC wherever your XAMPP is installed. Mine is under C drive. and then locate that folder name XAMPP, and then under XAMPP HD docs, and this is where you need to paste your WordPress folder. Okay, and that was all you need to do. Now if you would like, you can rename it. I'm going to say WP66 because I might install another WordPress with different release features, etc., and that's what is going to make it like distinct, like separable from one, like current version to the older or the newer versions. Now here we are, and it's almost done. So now let me quickly remind you that we just created a database, extracted WordPress from the downloaded file, put the WordPress in XAMPP's htdocs folder, renamed it to WP66, and that's our database name as well. Now to install WordPress, you simply go to localhost, make sure your server is running, which is Apache with XAMPP. You simply go to localhost slash and the folder name that you have given to your WordPress download extracted folder. I just hit enter, and this is going to run the script, which is installation script, and there are all the languages that you can choose from. I'm going to go with this default English language and then simply say continue, and this is now asking for DB name, which is database name, username, password, host, and prefix, table prefix if you'd like to change it. So database name, if you remember, WP66, give your database name. Username with this example is root. We haven't created any password. It's good practice to do so. Like creating a password is good practice if you're hosting on the web. Uh, Great. Now host is localhost. Prefix can be changed. Okay, it's a good practice to change and keep your table prefixes unguessable so people cannot guess it. Like just for simplicity, I'm going to keep it WP underscore and then hit submit button. So just hit submit and run installation. Make sure everything is typed correctly, and now we are done. So I'm going to give it a name, which is a site name. I'm going to say tubemint, and that's our password. I'm going to say tubemint because I do not want to forget it. And also going to give an email address, which is here, support at tubemint. If you are installing on live server, you want to discourage before you are ready with the content, so you do not want to submit your content to search engines. So installation is success. Congratulations if you are all here. Now you can type in the username and the password. You can check the password by clicking this button, remember me, and hit login. Alright guys, so we are logged in, and as soon as you are logged in, it creates the database and pushes the table into the database that we just created. So there are 12 tables when you just install the WordPress. And these are the table names. So posts, post meta, etc., etc., WP user. So when you just create the install the WordPress, it creates one user with this ID one. This is the username, this is your email, this is the URL, base URL. Okay, now we'll quickly have a look what you get when you install WordPress. So you get a few plugins that you can completely remove. Like these are two plugins. This is a spam protection, very famous plugin, and this is Hello Dolly, which I can delete. And then under appearance you get a few themes. So these are themes we get with 2024, with this release 6.6 point, I think it was 4 or something. Now this is 6.6.x, and you get 2024, which is again August 2024. Then 23, 22, you can add a new theme by clicking this plus button, or on the top add new theme. Okay, you can add hello, which is by Elementor, Astra, a very popular theme, or you can search one theme by typing in here. You can filter latest block theme, favorite. You can filter with the features. You can go with check the latest theme released by theme developers around the world. Okay, so we'll start with the default theme. We will quickly go ahead and preview this the the WordPress homepage, and this is how it looks. Okay, so this is a block-based theme. We'll quickly go ahead and install one classic theme, which is, let's say, Astra. This is also a classic theme, Hello by Elementor. These are very popular themes. Hello, GeneratePress is a very popular theme. Astra is a feature-rich theme. Storefront is again by Storefront team, that is basically for WooCommerce. WooCommerce theme, eh? Digital agency and studio. So these are themes. I'm wondering, people are still using a theme from 2011. It's ranking on the very first page. 2014 is a very popular theme. A lot of bloggers use it. Blogger portal. So it's been, you can see, installed, and when you install a new theme, you will have to activate it. So click activate. So you can see you got a lot many options now. Okay, when you install a classic theme, you get patterns. This theme has patterns, customize, widgets, menu, and theme file editor. You can directly go to theme files and build your dream site in minutes with AI. Look at that. Okay, heads up, I understand you can go ahead and check all the files, but this theme file is only available with the classic themes. So guys, that's all. We can go ahead and view this again. Astra powered WordPress, Astra theme. So this is what you can get with the Astra. It's a completely blank. Now you can go ahead and style it, customize it. Okay, Alrighty, guys. So this was um, a, a video, basically a lengthy video that basically walked through the installation of XAMPP and WordPress. And that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.